Hi there. So I'm trying to write about something and I'm finding it really difficult. Difficult to put into words, so I'm going to speak about it instead, and maybe that will be easier. And it regards what I'm experiencing as the heart's intelligence, or the field of heart intelligence. I've been meditating a lot in my garden lately and finding enormous support for a deep expansion of what feels like my personal heart, but in that expansion, it isn't the personal heart. It's a much bigger field of impersonal heart energy. This very quickly gets mapped into what I would describe as the planetary heart field, which comprises the planet herself, but all of nature. The other day, as I was sitting in this lovely combination of a personalized heart field and an impersonalized heart field and a planetary field, I watched as surges of energy moved through me, moved through this system, and out and left and went off on its own journey. And I inquired, where's it going? What's happening? And the understanding that arose from that question was that this energy surging through my heart was going off to where it was needed. Off to work was what I heard. But that little phrase came with an understanding that this surge of energy was just going to somewhere on the planet that it was called for. And that was nothing to do with me at a personality level. As I meditated on that, because it felt new to me in a sense, I had an awareness that we, the human collective, is now being mapped back into that planetary heart field. And it's bigger than the planet's heart field. It's the universal field of creation. It's the unified field that is based at its most fundamental level in love, but not love as an emotion. It's love as a force, love as a power, love as a template of creation. So my understanding is that humanity is being mapped back into that. We've spent a long time disconnected from it, having our experience of density and that phase of evolution, and now we are returning to it. But there's been a really significant collective rewiring into that unified heart field. And it's an intelligent heart field. We know that the heart has its own intelligence in the human body. And we understand that the field of nature has its own intelligence. And this, my understanding then, and believe me, I don't claim to have a full understanding of this at all. I'm just glimpsing the very edges of this, I think. But my understanding is that as this planetary heart intelligence builds and we reunite with it, we are a part of its building, but it starts to work to help the planetary situation, almost independent of us as individuals, because there's a collective awareness at work. And this follows its highest intelligence, the highest evolutionary principles. And so is part of what I understand to be bringing the planet back into balance, because the heart is at one level very much about balance, a balanced field. And I think we're moving into this period now where there is this seemingly independent field of evolutionary support that is the heart's intelligence, that works on behalf of nature, the planet, and the higher evolutionary design of humanity. It goes hand in hand with what I was seeing, what I wrote about last week, this thawing out of the collective field, a massive thawing that brings us into a deeper state of awareness, a deeper state of unity. And I think these things are very much linked, all very much part of the same process that we are engaged in. So I'm offering a teleconference where we'll explore this and work with this. That's happening on Sunday, the 28th of May. And if you can't make the live event, then the recording, which will be available, very shortly after we finish, that recording will hold the energy of the live event. And so could be a useful thing to explore if you're feeling some of this, or if you're intrigued by what I'm speaking about, because I think many people are speaking about it in different ways, different terminology, different words, but many of us are experiencing this huge surge of collective awareness that is happening now. So yeah, that's what I was trying to write about and struggling with. So hopefully I've been able to convey some of that in an understandable way. Okay, wishing you well. Take care. Bye-bye.